Go. Hey everyone, this is the AEE S51. I'm doing a test on it. Try to add some riding clips and I'm a little tipsy. Just hit the side of the wall. So we're going to do a comparison on the GoPro 8 to this one. And you're going to see how different the clips are and the sound quality and probably the noise and how different the quality of film is. The wife don't like hill bombs, so she walks her bike down. Look how nice she looks. Woo! Yummy, yummy, yummy. There we go. We're gonna do a little hand ride here. If I get the mop right. See how that quality is? I didn't do it in the woods because of the dusty trails, because I didn't want to slide out holding the camera. Slow down in case there's a car coming. Every time my wife makes a noise, I get nervous. And I don't film strangers. Look at that Volvo, man. That's a tank right there. We're vlogging on this camera so you can get an actual film and view of how this camera works, the AEE S51. What I noticed about it is it's very hard to hit record, as I just bopped myself in the head. Walking under these trees. The trees are real low. So as you can tell, that the AEE S51 is pretty small, but yet hard to hit record so far. Trying to do a sign test with all the cars going by. Here comes a truck, we'll test it. I got a riding clip I use for this camera. The wife used it We're going to see how it turns out, or even if it'll hit record. Look how yummy my wife looks. Check this out. The only thing is, who has something this small? But it is a toe peak. Looking in the Goodwill, these books. How many people remember these school books? Going to school back in the day, reading these books at Storytime. You would learn how to read all this in school. There's this one, and this one. There's this one. These are all like Storytime books back in my grade school. These are the children's encyclopedia that we had in school. This book here. These were Storytime books. That thing's pretty cool. Still, we're on this AEE S51. 2 dislikes so far. To hit record, you have to fiddle with the button. And 2, it kind of gets warm. So therefore, there's two things I noticed so far. Hitting record and the warmth on it. I'm going to go right here, freeze it down. Probably shaky, but you know, it's a test on this camera. So my opinion about this camera, I do like the off and on switch on the front of the camera, but it doesn't work on the waterproof case. What I dislike is the record button is very hard to use sometimes, and the mats are different than the GoPro. They don't match. The holder I'm holding has a little twisty like on a tripod. And the thing I like about it is on the top it shows the light blinking and a screen so you can see that you're recording. So it does do that pretty good. And by size from a GoPro to this camera, it is about 5 centimeters smaller and probably 10 centimeters thicker. On the front is the Wi-Fi button that I do like. Other button, I don't know what it means. There's 2 buttons, I don't know what it means, but you know, off and on I do like the Wi-Fi. I like the top that has a screen on that I'm recording. What I dislike is the waterproof case because it doesn't use the functions correctly in the record button. You have to fiddle with it. On my closing of this camera, a 1 through 10, I'd give it a solid 8. So far, I gotta view the film. But as I look at it now, it's a solid 8. Because it's, if you don't know how to use a GoPro, so to say, you don't know how to use an action camera, this is self-explanatory. The green button for record is green, and the one on top is red for stop. That's nice to have. But we're going to look at the film and go from there. But as looks, handling it, the way it functions when you use it with your hands, a solid 8.